The latest Marquette Law School poll shows President Joe Biden and former President Donald Trump are still tied for the November presidential race.
But it also takes a look into whether Trump's legal troubles will have any effect on voters as the election quickly approaches. Our political reporter Darielle Fair walks us through those results.
The first criminal trial involving a former U.S. President, Trump faces 34 felony counts alleging he falsified business records to pay adult film actress Stormy Daniels, who alleges she had an affair with Donald Trump in 2006. Registered voters who participated in the most recent Marquette Law School poll were asked one of two questions. Half of them were asked if former President Donald Trump was found guilty in his New York trial, would they vote for President Biden or former President Donald Trump? In that scenario, Biden won with 43% to Trump's 39%. The other half were asked if the former president was found not guilty, who would they vote for? In that case, Trump led by 6 percentage points.
That's probably at the high end of what we'll see in the real world, because faced with whatever verdict it is, people on the other side are going to go, oh, that doesn't matter, or that's not going to change my mind.
I spoke with Charles Franklin, director of the Marquette Law School poll, who says he expects the verdict in former President Donald Trump's case will have little impact on who voters cast their ballot for.
When we hear news that agrees with our position, we accept that message very readily. But when we hear news that doesn't agree with our position, we counter-argue. We think of reasons why that's not true, or if it is true, why it doesn't matter.
Franklin says that as the margin of victory for either candidate is still very tight, both candidates have a lot of work to do in swaying those undecided voters.
One of the reasons we are so close in the election is precisely because people see both good and bad, things they agree with and things they disagree with about both of these candidates. And sometime over the next 5.5 months of campaigning, maybe the race will come to a greater clarity for people.
The sitting judge on the trial says closing arguments are set to take place as early as next week.